Australia's sportswomen are continuing their world-beating ways. But of the estimated $780 million sponsors pour into the Australian sports market, the women's share is just 8%.
The default model of sponsorship is still, I believe, how many people can we potentially reach Friday night and where do I put my logo? Women's sport at this stage isn't going to compete on that model.
The Southern Stars are on the cusp of winning their Ashes series in England, but their matches aren't televised anywhere in Australia.
Australia are all in because they have won this test match.
Their major sponsor says brands must consider non-traditional means for coverage.
The elements of sponsorship have changed quite significantly in recent years. It's not just about media coverage, it's about our ability to tell their stories and promote our association with these role models. We did a piece recently with Elise Perry for International Women's Day. We posted it through our social media channels, and it's one of the most popular pieces we've ever run, which does show you that women's sport does engage with both a male and female audience.
We're really proud of what we've achieved. I think something like 25% of our participation base is female, but we've still got a lot of work to do to make sure that it's a sustainable base. And I guess what will flow from that will be sponsor support.
Australia back with a bang.
The mainstream media is tough to change. 10 and Foxtel's coverage of the Netball World Cup decider was the most watched sports program on Sunday, but it was relegated in commercial news bulletins, even on 10.
Manly has kept their finals dream alive.
I expected it to be the lead story of every sports bulletin on that evening, and it wasn't. And sometimes it was way down the bottom, again, like an afterthought. And things are done habitually. Queensland, New South Wales, we always start with rugby league. In the southern states, we always start with the AFL. Well, sometimes there are reasons not to. And this was one of them.
With the amount of sport that is available for people to view at the moment, enticing people to come and buy tickets and attend games is challenging. So media's got a massive part to play in terms of being able to still entice and get out to those people that may not be avid fans but are interested in this code.
8 matches of the inaugural Women's Big Bash will be shown on free-to-air, and 1 game each round in the W League will appear on Fox Sports. But the WNBL has been left without a broadcaster. The market for women's sport clearly exists, and it's hoped continued success will be the tipping point for sponsors and broadcasters.
It's very important for big brands to get behind female sport. There's high degrees of participation in Australia, and I think young women are looking for role models. So the more we can support, the more companies like CommBank can support women's sport, the more the young women will be able to reach out and connect with these successful Australian sports people.
A lot of women's sport have a lot of good opportunities to offer that don't cost even a quarter as much as the money, that allow a corporate to go in and really make a difference in the community and grow the interest and participation in that sport. As that happens, then I really believe that the media will find it very hard not to talk about it and not to televise it.
People say, well, the talent needs to be better, they need to be more professional, but you don't get any of those things without being able to afford the time to do it. So it needs sponsorship. With sponsorship comes recognition. With recognition comes coverage. With more coverage and all of those things growing, the competition gets better. And the competition now is just outstanding across a number of women's sports in this country.